Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth? I think it's four. I feel like I've died a lot, so it must be at least fourth video in the FTL series. I haven't made a Let's Play video in a while, and I was on the bus home feeling a little bit sorry for myself, so I thought, yeah, why not, let's do it. Let's play some FTL. First and foremost, an apology. I think the audio for the last video was fairly atrocious. The music was very high, the balance was just wrong, so it wasn't a great video. Unfortunately, my editing skills are zero, and my motivation to re-record a whole video really dropped off after that first video, so I'm afraid it's a little bit of a blanche on my reputation. Blanche? Is that the word? Yeah, it's not great, but I fiddle with a microphone, and I'm hoping this one is going to be better. I've certainly fiddled with the FTL background audio, which you might be able to hear is a lot quieter. Yeah, the process of setting up the mic is it's one that's a little alien to me, and I took a sort of crash course online with all the different gates and filters and stuff, but it's still very much a work in progress. Also, testing the balance for FTL itself is really annoying because every time you Alt-Tab out, when you Alt-Tab back in, it sort of doesn't go back to full screen, it wigs out, and it's really irritating. And in fact, I was about 5 minutes into a recording just now and was really paranoid I hadn't hit record. So I Alt-Tabbed out, and then Alt-Tab back in really quickly, like 2 seconds, and it wigged out, so I had to start again. But anyway, here we go. FTL. I've decided I think I'm going to make these episodes slightly shorter. It worked up to now because I've I've died at the end of each one. But I think I'm going to try and keep them around the half-an-hour mark because, I'm hoping that I'll be able to string them out for a couple more episodes each. Build a bit more of the suspense, I've also decided, because I'm feeling very sorry for myself, to turn it down to normal because although I like a challenge, I also like winning. And I'm starting to get the sense that you guys don't believe I can actually play this game, which I can't very well, I will not lie, but I have completed it. So you know what, I thought let's do a playthrough where we actually get to the end and beat the boss. That would be good, wouldn't it? So I'm hoping, sticking it to normal, that's what this subsequent set of videos will be. I doubt there'll be more than 2 or 3 because it's still a relatively short game, but I'm hoping it'll be more than 1. Right, so that's the difficulty. And in terms of the ship, I really want to just go back to the 4 laser kestrel, the red tail. But I feel like we should try something new. Otherwise, it would just become a creature of habit. Oh, I hate missiles though. I hate missiles. Don't I have a? I thought I had another ship. Ah, I do. What? Ah, there we go. Oh, maybe it's because I was on layout B. It was only cycling through those. Okay, well, I'm not a fan of the Taurus, but I feel like maybe for variety's sake, no, screw it. Sorry, but sod it. I'm going as the Osprey. It's awesome. It's best chance we've got. So yeah, let's do it. You've seen this all before. In terms of the speed of reading these things, I'm not sure how quickly I'm going to go through it. After a while, you don't really bother reading the text anymore, which I guess is bad. Whoa, what is this? Oh my god, they've added new UI. Oh, this is awesome. Hey, this is sweet. That used to be ship. Don't know if you remember that. Now they've got a cool little thing. Little icon, that's awesome. I don't know why they've added an extra thing for settings, because that was always escape and is like a pretty universal thing in all games, but anyway, that's great. I liked seeing updates. Right. First and foremost, we'll save our stations. Oh god, auto fire. Righty. I've had a particularly trying couple of days at work. Not in terms of any particular reason, but just because I'm having to do quite a difficult project. And it's just me, which makes life a little bit scary. So apologies if my sentences are a bit kind of doolally today. Those of you who don't know what doolally means, look it up. No, it means kind of wacky or not very coherent. Where's it going? Now here we have a very interesting choice. Sorry about that. I had a minor interruption. I appreciate it. The recording is going to be pretty terrible there. I had to turn it off pretty quickly, otherwise you've got a lot of background noise. But we're back. This is a tempting offer. Getting more people is always good, and he is good. The ultimate aim of my life is to have a teleporter and then just go in and massacre everyone because it's awesome. But scrap is really useful too. Oh, screw it, we'll have the guy. He's always useful. If we put him in there, just so we will have upgraded sensors, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Right. Oh, this is great. Yeah, for those who don't know, the blue options, I think I've explained this already, so apologies. Blue options are the ones which are generally very good. These ones are a little bit hit and miss. These are kind of going to give you good stuff. Although not that much good stuff. We didn't have drones or missiles, so whole lot of nothing really, but oh well. Next question is, do we get up and go into the... Sorry, I did a really strong P. Oh god, there's got to be a better way of saying that. Up or down? I think down has more options, but up gives us more time. Time to do what though? Like explore? Nothing really. Right, we'll go down, screw it. I've also just noticed that the numbers here are a lot bigger. I think. They seem bigger. Anyway. Yada. There's a battle. There's now wreckage of a battle. Yeah, screw it. Obviously we're going to explore. So we're probably going to have someone come over and board. Oh no, they don't have a teleporter. Okay, well. Missiles are, for me, like missile cavalry in the Total War games. They're just the most annoying thing. They're just, like, look at that. It's got through my shields, it's knocked out my O2 and started a fire. How rude is that? So rude. Oh, they've got bloody Engie as well. Right. I have this little OCD about making sure my people are on full health. Now, that might not seem like much of an OCD, but yeah, a bit of a perfectionist. Oh god, we're getting all these missiles and drones, we just don't need them. Do not need them at all. Right, so do you think if we went down here we'd have enough time to do all this? Yeah, nothing ventured, as it were. Oh, I should have not done it. Defeated by my own greed. Right, I think the very first thing we're going to want to do here is knock out their weapons, because that beam drone is going to tear through us otherwise. Oh, also, yeah, let's get all the doors open, vent all the O2, because if you don't have O2, you can't have a fire. Am I right? Right, okay, good. So that's the weapons knocked out. We should be pretty good from now on. Like, the beam drone can't kill us. And, yeah, any fire will hopefully just beat around, so we should be good. Suns are by far the most annoying thing in this game. Yeah, look at that. I've been going through a bit of a soundtrack spree recently. I would say that soundtracks are probably my favourite kind of music anyway. I mean, I'm fairly open to most things, but in terms of ambient listening, I generally have them on. So I went through a phase where I was listening to the FTL soundtrack, which was interesting, to say the least. Oh god, let's kill the weapons immediately. If we're very lucky, an asteroid will do it for us. And then I discovered... Oh, what else did I discover? Halo Wars 2 has a fantastic soundtrack. The first one is good, but the second one is really incredible. It's probably one of my favourites, actually. I've really been chain listening to it. Yes! Oh, look at that. We can sell that. I look at this kind of thing, and it kind of reminds me of... This game reminds me of how I played Pokemon. I don't know about other people, but there are some Pokemon that I just never use. And I don't know why, but yeah. Generally I like the ones which are the sort of famous ones, you know, like Pidgey is, you know, the Pidgey chain is a pretty good one. Quite like a Pikachu. But all of the weird ones like Tentacool and Tentacruel, never used those. It was the same with the other games as well. Like, I liked the very, very, you know, classic Pokemon. I didn't like the sort of weird edge case ones. And it's the same with this game. I have certain weapons I always use. Just because I don't like the thought of the other ones, you know? I don't like the thought of bombs and missiles. They're coward weapons. You want a good old-fashioned laser. Right, so this guy's going to be annoying, but I think we'll be okay. That looks like an ion thing. Oh no, it's like a stun thing. Basically, the danger is when he's going to knock out our shields and then beam laser us. But, exactly like that. If we're lucky, we should be okay. How did he not hit my room there? Like, I swear I went over the room. Okay, this is more irritating now. What we have to rely on now is probably the artillery beam, whilst the guy is repairing. There goes the artillery beam. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where life gets pretty annoying, because now we're sort of at the mercy of these people. This is going to be rough. It's amazing how, you know, these games basically run on procedural generation, so they have sort of, each ship will have a kind of cost or worth, you know. Like, if it has lots of weapons, it'll be ranked fairly highly. And so the way it kind of works is each sector you'll bump up the rank that your ships will be. And then the computer will just generate a ship using those sort of points it's allocated. So the first sector might have like 100 points to spend on a ship. So it'll give it like weapons, shields, and like drones. And that'll add up to say 95, but it can't get anything else. So that's like the best ship it can get. And so it'll kind of randomly create all of these different ships based on how much each individual part is worth and its total allocated cost it's got to spend. And it's just amazing how certain combinations can just really screw you over. It is amazing. Oh, that's tempting as well. Tempting for my ultimate goal of having a Mantis invasion force. Yeah, I mean, jumping back to that, it's not surprising that it's the case, because these games work on a kind of rock, paper, scissors thing, but it's still amazing. Like, every so often, you just meet a ship that just completely wrecks you. Blah, 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 blah. Mantis War Camp. with this kind of thing, you generally want to do it because this is how you unlock the extra ships. You have these little side quests, and if you meet certain conditions, you'll be able to unlock a new ship. Like, I think you get the one I've got now just by completing the game, which, by the way, is living proof that I have. Right, so okay, that's pretty good. I think we've got enough time to go to those and then hit the exit. What I really want right now is a crew teleporter, because you get a lot more loot if you kill all the crew rather than just destroying the ship. Oh god, this is going to be rough. If they hit our shields with their missiles, we're basically screwed. Okay, they hit the OT, that's fine. I can live with that. Oh god, there's a guy with less than 100 health. How have I let this happen? Right, so their weapons are pretty done now. So, we should be fine from now on. We'll hit their shields and then the asteroids will do the rest. Oh no, I didn't save their positions. Oh dear me. Right, let's do that. We will not accept surrender. Just as a general tip for anyone out there, never accept surrender. Automated reloader, that's very cool. And that is why you don't accept surrender. Basically, the automated reloader, I can't get to the ship menu, but it reloads your weapons faster, like 15%, I think, which is really cool. So that's going to help with everything. Right, these guys need healing. Cool. Right, let's send everyone back. Oh, dearie me. Happy Pancake Day, or Happy Shrove Tuesday rather, to everyone out there. For those of you who don't know what Pancake Day is, in Britain we have a day called Shrove Tuesday, which is the day before the start of Lent, I think, or maybe it is the start of Lent. I think it's the day before. And the idea was that you basically just used up all of the stuff you had in your cupboard in one kind of last hurrah. And so you make pancakes and then just put stuff like fruit and raisins and lemon and stuff in them. It's great, it's awesome. But we had a lot of work today. A lot of pancakes. I am pancake hungover. Oh, this is really annoying. I really wanted blah, 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 blah. What am I saying? Crew teleporter. That's what I wanted. Oh well, not to be, not to be. This is kind of potentially a good investment. Again, ion weapons are stuff I never really use, but they are good. It's hard to dispute that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to it for now. We're still in the first sector, so this is probably going to be my undoing. But you know, if you learn anything by these videos, it's I can't get through just one. More than one, sorry. Right. I feel like this is one of those things where our ship isn't upgraded enough or something, so we can't do the mission. Oh well, such is life, such is life. It's the time. Get goody gumdrops. Right, we're going to sell all our missiles because we don't care about them. Ha! Now, isn't this a pickle? You know what? You know what? So much for playing it safe. We're gonna go with the rebels. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is why I always lose. But yeah, I went for the rebels because why not? The thing with this game as well is that I'm never entirely sure when to upgrade my ship. Oh, I did the P thing again, sorry. Because I kind of want to shop, but also, you know, you do have to upgrade your ship, otherwise you just die. So it's difficult. The Sword's law is that generally I upgrade my ship and then hit a shop the very next star. And so I've got nothing to spend there. It's a bit annoying. Oh, yes, guys. Cracking. I hate missiles. I know I've said it, but I'll say it again. I hate missiles. That is going to be the theme of this video series. Alan hates missiles. Oh, God. Right. Thank God for that. The weapons are knocked out. They unfortunately do have a repair drone, which is very annoying. But our artillery beam's gonna hit them, so. Oh man, we have got a lot of scrap. This is exactly where I want to upgrade. But this is also exactly where I want to buy loads of stuff from the shop. Oh dear. I mean, I want to fight the ship because I just want the loot, but he's so obviously going to betray us. It's so obvious. See, I knew it. I'm so glad I've recorded this because I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I mean, luckily it's not a big deal because we have plenty of crew members, but I'm annoyed and I'm going to obliterate you. My Mantis dude is going to absolutely wreck your face. He's yeah, he's done very well there. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, blessed repair drones, blessed intruders, blessed missiles. This drone is quite cool. What it does is it grants you one of those extra overshield thingies, which is a very, very cool idea. And it is quite irritating. But, No, you killed my crew member. What do you take me for? Where's the love? Where's the loyalty? This might sound stupid, but I never know how much to talk in these videos. I watched, over the weekend, I was watching a programming video by this guy who I still maintain was legitimately on drugs. Because he was so hyperactive. He was so hyperactive and he was saying the most inane things. He was being like, oh, I love you all guys, you're so G. And I was like, who are you? But it feels strange to have, oh, sorry, if you didn't see that, I've just decided to fight the ship. It seems strange also to have blocks of silence. You know, you feel like people are watching you, so you should be entertaining them, you know? But then again, you know, even in real life, you don't talk to people all the time. Oh, god damn. This is difficult. Maybe you'll just be absolutely contented to listen to me swear and cuss for 30 minutes. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Oh, we have a guy called Turing. Yeah, that actually resonates very well with me, with my interests. As you don't know, Alan Turing was the guy who was partly responsible. I mean, he did have a lot of assistance, but it's basically the guy who came up with the modern day computer, and he's an absolute hero, absolute top lad. Top lad, yeah. So I feel like the game knew. Man, we have a lot of scrap. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So if we do this correctly, I think we go up, down, and around. We're gonna go to that shop, and it's gonna be full of absolute junk. Okay, we need to destroy either the drone system or the weapon system here, because otherwise it's going to really do some damage. Right, good. Problem solved. We are, however, taking quite a lot of damage. I'm not massively happy about that. Oh, here I am again, whittering on. I went to a shop in Covent Garden on last Friday, which is very cool. They had a lot of this kind of comic book merch, which I'm not really a fan of because I feel like it's sort of designed to wring money out of people. But they also had a whole floor dedicated to books and stuff like that. And I managed to pick up some very, very cool art of game books. Like I got one for Assassin's Creed Unity. I also managed to get this book, which is all of the scripts from Firefly, which is awesome. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be so good. Ah, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. Still haven't got it. But I'm going to buy that anyway because that's really useful. Oh, let's just fix it all. And I'm really hoping that this store is going to have the crew teleporter. Oh, yes, I will do that trade. 8 fuel for 4 missiles. Anyway, back to the story. I managed to also pick up a very, very cool Halo 2 Wars calendar, which I have since cannibalized because I don't need the calendar. And I've just got all of the art up. Next to art, there's a T in that, Alan. Got all the art up around my desk. And it's very cool. It's very good. There's quite a lot of Atriox. There's 4 of Atriox and only 2 of James Cutter, which, oh, god damn it. Yes. There's only 2 James Cutter, who is my favourite, but nevertheless, it's very good. I'm a big fan. I like it very much. Generally, I prefer shields, but actually engines are really useful. So I'm hoping I might be able to buy an extra unit of that too, because it's only 15. Yeah, and we can take it temporarily out of A2 as well. So yeah, I've got 12 very, very cool. Oh no, that's not good. 12 very cool little sort of A4-ish but square pictures from Halo Wars 2. I was quite pleased with that. Now we're about to get royally murked, if you pardon my French, by their weapons. No, we're not. They're out. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, let's take the opportunity to kill them. Oh, this is great. They're out of mercy. I do apologise. My sentences are so incoherent. It's unreal. Oh, that's very good. 6 fuel. That's very good. But we don't accept surrender, so sorry, mate. Oh man, I am not delivering on the old make sure everyone's health is 100% thing, am I? I started off this video, you know, being like, oh, I've got this OCD. Just haven't stuck with it. Rubbish, isn't it? Right. Stelly. What kind of name is Stelly? I mean, he is a rock man, so... Oh, I keep doing these little throat clears. I need to stop doing that. It's not good for you. Not good at all. So things are irritating. If I go, is it just gonna... Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, I think I've miscalculated this. Oh no. Oh, they've got bloody missiles. Okay, well we only need 1 point in shields because they've only got 1 laser. Oh, nuts. Question is here. Question is here. Are we going to be able to kill them before they bugger off? And I think that's going to come down to the judicious application of the artillery beam. I'm hoping it's going to be a yes. Oh no, please. Yes! Yes, artillery beam. You are the real MVP. Look at that. Saved the day. Now we have a bit more scrap. We can... Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, I think we're going to be in trouble, actually. I think I have miscalculated this. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely attack it. This game is one of those... There's a myriad of examples of it, but it's one of those games that shows just how pretty pixel art can be. But, you know, the thing I like most of all, actually, is the animation, the pixel art animations. They make me very happy. Oh, it's got invisibility. Ah, cloaking is so irritating. Especially with things like this, because you know you're going to win, you know? It's like, there should be an auto-resolve of these, because it can't win. There's no way it can win. Let's knock out its invisibility, so it can't bloody do it anymore. I'm now really paranoid about my voice being very quiet. So if it is very quiet, I am sorry. I also really don't like listening to my voice on audio. That's, yeah, it's just never a pleasurable experience. Oh god, yeah, okay, so what this means is we're going to have to fight a really, really overpowered ship with backup. You'll see that in a minute. Like, look at this. I actually have a very strong feeling that we might die. Because they also have this extra beam that just fires these ridiculous shots at you. If this hits you, it does about 5 hull damage. Basically, we need to survive. Survive! Yeah, we need to just get out. Oh no, it's gonna kill us. We might be alright. I mean, I'm not gonna take it on because we're just gonna die. The anti-ship battery is just gonna murder us. Let's go with the Mantis home worlds because it's generally better to go to a home worlds one because that's where you get the sort of racist ship from. That's almost always where the quest to get a ship is. Look at that. That is lovely. Oh, I've got chills. Inner mathematician in me is loving that. Oh, it's powering up its FTL. Look at how pathetic this ship is. It's never gonna kill me. Not in a million years. Oh, actually, it might kill me because it's really good at dodging. Oh dear, dearie me. Okay, there we go. Let's take out his weapons. And then hopefully that'll be all she wrote. Yeah. Take that, nature. Ah, good times, good times. I probably shouldn't sigh as well. I need to be more conscious of the silly noises I make. People say this to me at work. They say I sigh a lot. I generally sigh because I'm sad. Because the particular piece of code I'm looking at is really, really not good. Oh, what is this? Time to bring in the heavy guns. 2 mantises. 2 mantises. Is that all you can conjure? Sorry, man. Let's get this guy out. Oh, shit. Please don't die. Oh, I just swore. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I like this new UI. It's good. So makes it feel very clean. Oh, we're pretty close. How long is it going to take to get us there? Yeah, no, we're fine. We can go there. We can go there. Although we only have 4 fuel left, that could be a problem. Oh my sweet god. Well, I think I know what I'm targeting first. Oh, why do you always hit the O2? Why do you do this to me? Thanks, Obama. To be honest, as long as we can stop this from firing, we should be okay. And then the artillery beam will come in. Oh no. Plus these guys are rubbish at repairing anyway. Like, look at that. Who has a stun bomb? It's so pointless. It's so absolutely pointless. Yes, look at that. Absolutely smashed it. Good, we've got 3 more fuel. We were running a bit low. You do not want to run out of fuel. That's how bad things happen. That's how... You know that song which is like, oh, this is what dreams are made of? That's not what dreams are made of. Dearie me. Rocks are very slow, aren't they? I'm trying to figure out how long it's been, and I think it might be time to call it a day. Oh, we are very close. I'll tell you what, we'll go boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Wait. Are we gonna have enough time? Ooh, let's risk it for a biscuit. Buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. That's a good deal. I will definitely do that. Oh, please give us scrap. Please give us scrap. Please give us scrap. Oh, upgraded the reactor? I don't want to upgrade the reactor. I don't care. Got anything we can sell? Oh, we could sell some of this, I guess, suppose. Like, I'm kind of making a beeline for the store because if they have the cruise teleporter, life is going to be amazing. Oh, they don't. They do have another burst laser, though. Required power 2. It's amazing that the burst laser Mark 1 and the burst laser Mark 2 require the same amount of power. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. We're going to need to hella upgrade our ship, though. I'll tell you what, we'll get to the end of the sector, then we'll call it a day. Oh, no. No. This is going to be grim. I'll tell you what, I want to keep the med bay fully oxygenated, just in case. Okay, I love it when they just teleport into a place with no oxygen. It's great. It makes me happy. We're gonna have to really rely on our crew teleporter here. Oh, hopefully they get a fire as well. Ah, did I say crew teleporter? I meant artillery beam. Sorry, that was total nonsense. You can see what my mind is on though. I just really want a crew teleporter. Okay, this is good. It looks like they have a fire, which is good news for us. Oh, we're going to be in a very ragtag shape after this though. Lovely jubbly. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, let's go there. Sometimes you can jump and it will put fire on your ship just as you're jumping, and you're like, come on, man. Like, we don't need this anymore. They're probably going to teleport people as well, so let's get you in there. Oh, they've got bloody stinking missiles again. Oh, yes. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. The trick here, if you have a room which has got no oxygen in, but it's next to a room with oxygen in, open the door and then you can sort of like combine their oxygen. It's a really cool trick actually. Oh my god, you're on like no health. Oh, I think a little bit of weed just came out there. Oh, they're absolutely demolishing us. Is this why I flipping hate missiles? Coward weapon. Coward weapon. I mean, we were in pretty bad shape after that sun anyway, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Now is a great time to do that because now we have 2 lasers and this is where the fun begins. This is actually where the fun really begins. I think I might have to give up on the crew teleporter plan for now. Although it's really useful in the final boss because the final boss has these little compartments which are completely isolated. And so you can just teleport 2 guys in there and kill that one guy and knock out the this weapon system. It's dead easy. It's brilliant. Oh god, so many suns. I think this is a sign it wants me to finish, you know. You can also upgrade your O2, which is one of those things that I never ever do because it's like why don't I need this? But I think you can get it to the point where it's refilling faster than it leaves, which is really cool. Sorry, I didn't realize I had it paused. Right, Markand, you're called for. Your skills are required. Oh yes, look at that. Absolutely murked. Now, the trick when you have multiple... Sorry, the trouble with when you have multiple weapons with different firing rates is you have to coordinate them a bit more yourself, but generally once the shields are knocked out, you can just leave them to it. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, that's the only downside with having mismatching weapons. Right, let's get out of here. Go, 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 go. Before there's another solar flare. Yes! Ah, there's the exit. Amazing. You know, I think I might call this episode We Didn't Die. Which is great. Now, if we're very lucky here, we might be able to get another crew member, which is always good. And hopefully it'll be a Mantis because we're going to want the Mantis for when we do get the crew teleporter, the fabled crew teleporter. Righty, righty, right. Let's make sure these weapons are properly knocked out. Yes. Yes. Ooh, that's tempting. It's so tempting. I'm gonna do it. I want the double teleporter. Not the double teleporter, I want the crew teleporter thing. I want to make it happen. Right, you need some power. And when you return, and we'll just see. Oh, we've only got one choice, so we'll go to rock. And then we'll have a look at what we've got. Sorry, I had a little bit of stretch. Okay, that's a pretty nice sector. I can get on board with that. That store is probably a waste of time, but we'll, you know, probably do a sort of wiggly loop down there, hit the exit. Hopefully we'll have our crew teleporter. We're sector 4, so we're coming up to halfway, which is awesome. So, I might record the next episode this evening. I'm not sure. Depends. I do have some other things I need to do, but yeah, it's tempting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do have a title for this episode. It would be called "We Didn't Die," because it's a miracle. And yeah, if you've got any comments, let me know. Got any tips on the mic, let me know. And yeah, see you next time.